Welcome. Welcome to day 2 of week 22. Number is so nice, 222, and the journey is so beautiful. Now, there's an integration, a balance, and we are just here to move on with what we have. With enough practice, we have enough experience to continue what we feel, what we choose. And there's no argument, there's no internal noise or clashes. So let us continue today's journey with Neha ji, and I would like to welcome heartily. Welcome, dear Neha.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome, everyone. Yes, it is indeed a beautiful journey, as Preeti ji reminded, that we are towards the end of this journey, but it still feels like a lot of things need to be integrated at this stage as well. So, going on to the chapter directly, the name suggests we are opening channels for truth. And opening channels of truth, why are we doing that? Only to eventually become a channel of truth. So, in this chapter, also, our primary purpose is to receive guidance for truth, for recognizing our real nature and acting from that place of awareness of our real nature, of our truth. So, what happens that this recognition, which we are talking about, this awareness, it cannot be theoretically understood by the mind, because the mind never really thinks of us, of anything beyond itself, thinks we are the mind. For the mind, it always means the thoughts, the roles, memories, our achievements, our fears. That's what we are. It measures us by these tangible things. It measures us by what it can grasp. Our education, our logic, our success, our failures. What do we possess? So beyond that, our mind has no vision at all. It has a very limited view of us. So if you ask mind about your identity from the heart space perspective, it may simply reject it. It will say, what is it? I mean, heart space, whatever you are talking about, So our real nature, now we have known through these practices, it is far more vast. It's so expansive. It is not only confined to the limitations of the mind, our thoughts or identities. And we realize that it is actually the mind appears itself in our awareness. We are the ones which are giving mind a definition. Basically, we know that mind exists. Without that awareness, we would not even know. So for the mind, but it is very difficult to imagine this, because beyond its own boundaries, the mind has never really seen itself. And for a very, very long time, it has only happened because our mind and our intellect, they have been the rulers of our life. From our childhood, we have been taught, study hard, sharpen the brain, learn logic, gather lots of knowledge. That's how intelligent people behave. That's how intelligent people do. In society, this is considered to be the highest virtue. Now, of course, things have changed a lot. But still, in certain sections, we can still see that happening. And we can see that happening when we see that the intellectuals are rewarded with more money and respect, and still the creative ones don't have that much respect. So such people have their own society and their own class, and they have created for themselves a separate identity altogether. So now with that, so the mind is on so much high, and now we have told our head to take a back seat, and we gave the power of decision making to our heart. We empowered our heart. We acknowledged our heart. So for the mind, there is this song in Hindi which says, "Dil to bachcha hai ji, Thoda Kacha Hai Ji, that is the song which the mind identifies with the heart. So it thinks that the heart goes without any logic, without any pattern. There is no conditioning. It is emotional fool. No, mind would start putting its doubts. That are you sure about this decision? You are taking it through with the heart. So are you sure about this? Whatever you are doing. So with so much going on, there will be periods of doubting your signals, this whole knowledge, the entire wisdom of the course. You may come to that point in the yes and no signals. Everything you will doubt because mind has some rigid patterns. It has followed some things in certain ways. It has made decisions based on those limited thoughts. And suddenly this, the authority is given to the heart. So this internal tug of war kind of situation may come where the heart wants to say, I want to try new things, I want to do this. And the mind would say, no, this doesn't match your belief system. This is not right. So each part of you is pulled in different direction. Like, a cart which has two horses and one horse is going on one way and the other horse is going other way. So ultimately what happens? The cart goes off balance. And clearly, this is why we don't experience God's qualities, because our head and heart space are not in harmony. So while all this is happening, the mind will try its best to make itself hear, constantly arguing with logic and putting it its point across, and the heart, on the other hand, would never argue back because now the heart knows the connection uh, of itself to the entire cosmos. The heart is very confident now. At this stage, our heart is empowered, strong. It will remain peaceful and gentle. So now, in this chapter, we are not pushing the mind aside, but we are trying to honor the power of the mind. Why was the mind given to us in the first place? To just be in this limited thoughts or to expand itself? So we are actually using the mind for its actual use. That's why it is written in the chapter that the head will discover its own true blessing. The head is not even aware of such a blessing yet. So we are not pushing the mind aside. We are, in fact, giving it power. We are not letting it run on the old programming, the past conditioning, habits, and limited experiences, but we are giving it a whole upgrade, a new software, hardware installed. The whole wisdom of the heart, the wisdom that we have gained through our knowledge, through our practical exercises, it's our own wisdom. Now we are empowering that, our mind with that wisdom. So the mind now doesn't need to keep us giving advice from whatever has happened in the past or keep us in fear. It can expand itself into more greater intelligence. And so the mind is no more going to be our critic or resistor. Whatever we are planning to do, it is not going to come in between and create doubts, but it is going to be our true partner. So we are aiming to make our mind our true partner, heart and mind both working together as a team. Because so far, the head, our head has been busy questioning everything. Why you are doing this, why why are you taking these choices. So our primary purpose was limited to live in a certain way, make money, buy a house, have kids, get married, do a job, and then done. Now the heart knows the reason, the purpose of your existence. So heart will guide mind into things that connect you with your primary purpose, which is only to be unified. And this, how will this happen? It is that is the exercise of this week, that we have to keep watching our mind while we are creating plans, while we are living our life from the heart-based guidance. We need to watch our mind. What is it is yelling and telling about the old patterns, but we are just witnessing it. We are not buying into it. And slowly, when the mind, trusts on this wisdom, the heart is saying, it will, transform itself to give more structure, more steps to you to manifest your experience, manifest your truth in your daily life. So, for example, my heart, a few years ago, when I was into, I was working in a corporate job, and then I was like, I know this doesn't align with my purpose. Or maybe I was like, no, it is not giving me time, it is not giving me joy. So I wanted to change my job. So I wanted to do something meaningful, something impactful. And so, yes, did my mind come in and tell me that, yeah, what are you doing? Why are you leaving your job? You have a stable income, you have everything you need. Why do you need to do this? But also, at the same time, I saw my mind coming in and telling me that, no, you have certain skills. You can improve on this area and you can choose to work this way. So it actually formed the path for me. My heart and mind both were resonating at some level. So this is the balance we are trying to move towards. Our heart is that compass, and our mind creates a map. Together, they lead us on the path of truth. And that is what creates harmony. So when we talk about becoming channel for truth or opening channel for truth, it's not about adding something new to ourselves. It is just removing our whatever is blocking this flow of truth. So our ego, our rigid patterns, the constant chatter of the mind, when all these dissolve and we watch them, we witness them, that this is not the truth, because now you know also through your own experience. And now you want to make that experience more stable. So you start to become witness to these illusions. Then your mind serves you very differently. So even though we are learning all these tools and techniques, but and so many exercises we have done so far, and everything was for tuning our mind only. We were tuning our subconscious mind. But we were correcting thoughts, aligning, but still there was some resistance. And that's what we want to know. Why is the resistance coming? Because our experience is not stable yet. That is why the resistance to few things are coming. And through this chapter, we are learning that truth, sometimes gets distorted if it's only seen either through the lens of the heart or just the lens of the mind. For example, just a few days ago, my mind, I came back from a holiday and my mind was like, no, you need to work out 1 hour daily. You have to do these high resistance exercises every day, you need to do. But when it came like, okay, few days I did, and then some days I was like, no, I will skip today. I don't feel like doing. So then I thought of this thing. Instead of being so rigid, I told myself, okay, maybe I'll not do this exercise, but I can go do some light swimming, or I can walk around. Do something light instead of completely skipping. So in this situation, what happened? The mind is also hurt. The heart is also hurt. So this internal harmony is what we are seeking, and what I get in return of this is good health. So this is the kind of royal wedding which is happening between our mind and our heart. So in this book, it is called as the royal internal wedding, and it also uses the reference of the helium atom. It brings in chemistry as well, that it is a helium atom is unstable by itself, and only when two of the atoms combine it becomes stable. So here the H2 means head and heart. So if we just try to rely on the head alone, overthinking, or the heart alone, just the feeling part, the truth might not be the complete truth. It is just a limited perception. So allowing our head and heart to bond, observing our thoughts, and then letting our intuition guide our decisions. And of course, the mind is planning to make it, to manifest the experience in your life, right? So now the part comes where it has been told that in quiet period, so far we are used to that channel of connecting with our higher self. We are getting a signal, and we now know how to separate the thoughts which are coming from higher self and which are coming from our ego self. But also throughout the course only, we have also explored different channels. We have also received guidance in dreams. We have got messages from plants. So these are different channels from which we are getting higher guidance. So each person has a unique way of perceiving and receiving guidance. For some, maybe the quiet period is not needed at all, because all the messages are always, the channel is so clear that the messages are always getting transmitted. So some may just find this quiet time reflective, some might resonate more with dreams, some might just, in meditation, they get these messages, some may get during journaling. So there are different channels through which we can uh, receive guidance. But quiet periods, it has been reminded that it is the foundation, because they teach us to recognize the higher self voice, that what are the kind of messages we will get from our higher self. Because when all that noise clears out, we know that steady guidance which is inside of us, which comes through us. So that foundation has to be solid, and then only we can go and explore other forms of communication. So there are a lot of unconventional ways of receiving guidance, not only just sitting in quiet period. Of course, there are dreams, there are activities, like then the book, it has been told about many methods like dowsing and pendulums, tarot cards, deck of cards, where you can use your safeguards first and then communicate for a yes and no signal. So whatever methods you want to try, uh, it's only to, just strengthen your intuition, to clear all the doubts you have related to such unconventional forms. So it will only clear your channel. So we need to understand the most reliable form of communication is our intuition. The whole book is based on this, to develop this intuitive guidance that we get. So we don't have to externally go and check with for truth, but we are still aligning ourselves. So make the head and heart work together as it's a team, and deepen this intuition. We are given this opportunity to explore these options too, and not be afraid of trying them out. So use the safeguards and confirm with your higher self first if you do need to use the other form of communication or not. So if the answer is no, then you don't need to even try out these things. So like in the book, it is suggested dowsing through pendulum, Ouija board, runes, tarot card, and even a whole procedure is given about a light table, which can be like two people can do that and use a light table to check for yes and no and further questions. So whenever we are doing this, we need to follow the norm that we need to clear the aura of all uninvited influences. We need to clear the aura of the table, and then we should know that the table should have that trust in ourselves, that the table will rise upon asking a question. So if that is not there, the trust is missing. That means the head and heart is not saying the same language. So we should have that trust whenever we are doing any of these we using any of these forms of communication. We need to have trust that we will get answers through them. Otherwise the answers may not even be reliable. So when see the logic behind this, what I feel is these exercises, when you do, your head will throw in a lot of doubts, and to clear that channel, we need to be guided by heart. We need to be very, very clear about that these doubts are not valid. So we need to go with the guidance of the heart. So the alignment becomes more natural with these exercises. And then eventually the truth will flow without any resistance, without any doubt in your words, in your actions. And you will get the right answers, the answers which are right for you. It doesn't mean the right answer, but the answer which will be right for you. So the main exercise this week is acknowledging the mind and also evolving the mind. Letting your mind know that these new ways exist, the new ways of thinking exist, and I exist beyond what you call yourself to be. I exist beyond that form. So the mind, when the mind knows that, slowly it aligns to the wisdom of the heart, and then it comes into harmony. And secondly is to develop more on the skill of writing. That is another channel that you are opening for truth. So far we have been communicating in our quiet periods with our higher self, and we are getting all the answers, but most of you may be writing as well. So now just expand that even more, and instead of speaking out communication, write out whatever comes. So don't judge it, and even if it's a symbol that you see or any intuitive message or anything that you feel, just write it down. Don't worry about how much sense it makes. When I write, most of it is it looks like doctor's handwriting, the prescription handwriting. Only I can make sense of it. Nobody else can really know what is written. So I have done a lot of intuitive writing from a young age. So at that time I didn't even know that if my head is writing or my heart is writing, it just flows, like just flows. There is no resistance of any kind. So, and I know this is guidance. It's just intuitive knowing that I know this is apt for me, for whatever is happening in my life. So I have followed that through. So this is a very, very great exercise to get whatever your thoughts are coming, put it into paper. And this just increases a lot of trust in yourself without the need of analysis. You know that it is flowing through you. So, and of course, you have a record of everything you have written down. So you can always go back and check what kind of wisdom is flowing and how it helped you. So that's how I will just end my summary today. I hope I have covered all the important points. I have not gone in the conventional form of reading, but I wanted you to be more open about it because
It
this
was,
chapter is actually pretty easy to understand. But
yeah.
yeah. So just wanted to make
But
it a little
special Neha touch
interesting.
is so nice, always nice to have. It was
Yeah.
so wonderful, and with your examples also, it makes a very much easy. So yes, we all go through such situation, but good that you brought one today, and it was amazing. Like just feel like you keep saying and we keep hearing. So just
Thank
the way
you.
you said becoming channel of truth means, and then my heart said, okay, it just mean that you just be. You are a channel. You are not a doer. You know, when you listen to your heart, you no more put your logic to decide, think, and whatnot. It just comes to you, and you start taking it, and taking it to a different level. You definitely use your mind because logic is still needed, but then you do not limit your sense of knowing by past experiences, or so you did it again. So beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, really beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for revising the whole chapter for all of us. The good thing that I picked up today was your example of finding a career of your choice. That is a really beautiful example of alignment between heart and mind. Such a good example. Think of all these success stories that you see on the internet every day nowadays, right? People graduate from IIM and then they go into agriculture and then become successful there. See, when they align the heart where their heart is, where their passion is, when the passion becomes the career, it kind of blossoms, right? That resonance creates that huge amount of energy there, and then they live a life of satisfaction, peace, joy, or every moment of their living becomes a joy. So this is a very beautiful example of heart and mind alignment. So thank you for bringing the awareness to that. Really good.
Thank you. We all find in this ourselves in this tug of war kind of thing, but uh, eventually we learn. But it's good. It's a good reminder from Babaji also here. And now that we have understood, we have built a foundation. It's more easy for us to be guided from that center.
I was
Many
able to
times we
immediately pick it up because I have lived the other side, doing a profession not of my choice. No, I did very well in my profession, but my heart wasn't there.
Mm,
So I can tell you from that perspective, and many people can relate to that.
mm,
That you are just forced into a career because of whatever situation, circumstances, whatever. Right? Reasons can be any, but you continue with that thing without paying any attention to it, full of stress in your life. You are constantly fighting against yourself.
mm,
That's what we experience, but not realizing that I am fighting against my own self,
mm.
right? That thing I can really very well relate to that. So very good. I mean, in the present times, I see that many people, younger people, are able to make that decision to make a choice, make a shift just at the right time, right? Whenever that is ready. Yes. They
Yes.
they just don't and let the mind argue against it, you know. Oh, it's a nice salary is there, life is comfortable, why do you want to shake the boat,
Mm,
right? Yeah,
I've
please.
experienced that by doing taking action like that. I didn't know then it was I'm listening to my heart, but definitely it was my heart. Now I can say that easily. And if we see from our childhood, we always wanted to know why. Just this morning, my son woke up with me at 4 a.m. and then he's saying that, "Do you love me?" I said, "Yes." "Why do you love me?" Then I just realized this is our mind. It always wants to know why
mm,
I'm doing this. It always wants a reason. Why? If I don't feel like talking, I have to give a why. Why? I don't need to know why. Today, this moment, I may not want to speak. After 1 hour, I would just like to share and cherish. So that why is so irreasonable in itself, and that is what we have to quieten.
Yeah. Actually, the place of why, actually, that's the thing. We are not aware. That's why that why comes. Otherwise, if we are aware, then why doesn't come only, because everything is just happening in a flow. Then why doesn't come? That's what I have experienced. Like, because I think I've been lucky since childhood that my parents never really forced me into anything, and I was given an open canvas to just do whatever you want. So I think that has added a different perspective to life altogether. And when I see a lot of my friends, they struggle with a few things, and it's difficult for them. So
And people count it normal. People count it okay.
yeah,
That's how
it is
life is.
supposed to. So sometimes you feel, I mean, I feel left out, that maybe I'm not doing anything, and then my
Correct.
mind starts to. So, that happens. But then, of course, now we realized for the important things and the purpose of being here. Once you know that, then there is no looking back. Then of course you mold your mind that way.
And the way you started, like, we value the logical thing, be intelligent, be sharp, put your logic, think, analyze. That's what we promote since childhood. It is still happening
Yeah.
because the humanity is not here yet. So unknowingly, we all are doing, and who is not aware, then they are definitely just following that path. So
Hmm.
still, we have a far to go, but we are creating that consciousness, that shift.
Yes, definitely. Then let's go and practice. Then we'll
Yes.
come to know more.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. So, everyone, you can just grab some water, take a sip of water, and just feel relaxed. You can close your eyes, sit comfortably, center yourself completely. Remove your glasses, keep your spine straight and relaxed. Place your hands in your lap gently. Just take a deep breath in, exhale, relax. Come to this moment, and let's just keep our eyes closed till the instruction begins for writing. So prepare yourselves with a pen and a notebook, and try not to go in trance. Let's stay present, alert, aware of our thoughts. Let the thoughts flow. Whatever is coming in your mind, just observe. Maybe right now it's full of thoughts or completely blank. Whatever it is, just witness. Your mind is helping you in the process of growth. So honor this powerful mind. Our heart knows how to respond with love, with care. It knows how to take care of this beautiful mind. Feel your heart space, the center of your chest. Bring your awareness there. Inhale and exhale from that space. And open your heart first. And by opening, all we mean is resting ourselves in the peace, in the silence, in the knowing of our heart. Completely come here to your inner stillness. Where we all are channels for truth. But this truth appears differently to each one of us. Our hearts are united. But our mind gives us uniqueness. Our hearts tell us of the same truth, but our minds tell us different ways to perceive that truth. So let us clear this channel by releasing all the doubts and fully perceive truth with full clarity. Without any resistance. Let the love flow from your heart to your body and fills and let it fill up your entire aura. This feeling is so real, the mind cannot deny it. Let it dissolve in this love. And let us clear all the uninvited influences from our aura. To all uninvited influences in my aura, I send you love and light. You are all whole and healthy. You are created as love and light. You are still love and light. You have nothing to be afraid of, and you are no more in pain. I request my higher self to guide you to a perfect place. Each of you go in peace. You are free. You are love. I close my aura now to all except my higher self. And send love to all thought forms around me. And drop all the resistance that is there this moment. Only thing which remains is acceptance, acceptance of my truth. The truth that unites me with God. The truth that I am made in the image of my Creator. And that I carry all the beautiful qualities of my Creator within me. To make this feeling more stronger, I ask my higher self for a signal. My dear higher self, can you please give me my signal? Once you have your signal, the knowing of it, you become a channel of truth. Not only for yourself, but for the entire humanity. Let's align ourselves with all the God qualities and watch our mind respond in resistance or acceptance to these qualities. Our heart loves to guide us with inner wisdom. Now our head wants an action plan only to make us master of our own creations. Let our creations come alive as we feel these God qualities. God is love. God is light. God is truth. I am love, light, and truth. Be aware as you say this to yourself and see which part of your mind is resisting it, accepting it without judgment. Just let it flow. Your heart knows it's true. God is happiness, joy, and bliss. I am happiness, joy, and bliss. Let this feeling of bliss expand. Make it so real that the mind cannot deny it. Breathe into this feeling completely. God is omniscient intelligence. God is omnipresent. Feel this expansion when your body is still, when your mind is still, your heart is absorbed completely in this unlimited space. Your presence is everywhere. You are connected to all. Let this feeling be very, very clear to your mind. Let it watch your expansion. God is perfection. God is peace and gentleness. I am made in my Creator's image. I am perfection. I am peace and gentleness. This feeling of perfection is more than my limited mind can think of, but it exists as a gentle breeze. I can feel it. And as I release my doubts, all the filters, my mind can experience this gentleness. God is infinite energy. God is prosperity. I am infinite energy. I am prosperity. Because with my infinite energy, I create abundant, successful moments. Whether it's holding my bed or doing something in the kitchen or working on projects or spending time with my family. All these little moments speak of my infinite energy, speak of my abundance. And makes me prosperous. God is non-judgmental. I am non-judgmental. The good, bad, the right and the wrong are just filters my mind has acquired. They don't indicate my truth. I exist beyond these definitions. And now my mind knows that. I'm thankful to my mind to be witness of these qualities. And ready to guide me to create experiences of these qualities. So I now joyfully invite my higher self to open channel for truth. My higher self, please express the truth through me and help me become a clean and clear channel. Now you could open your eyes whenever you feel like and write a message that you receive. Clear all the uninvited influences from your pen, from your notebook, releasing all the doubts. And let it flow. A line, 2 lines. Maybe you have been receiving messages. Now let's take our awareness to those messages and write them down. All this while you are in your quiet period. Listen deeply to the inner voice, which is guiding you. This is for yourself, for your journey of being unified. Even if you get a line or two, you can ask your higher self if it's an accurate message or that you have understood it correctly. You can use your yes and no signals later to ensure the clarity of the message you receive. Trust what's coming. Through you. And once you have enough, you can thank your higher self for the guidance, the love, the protection, for showing you way back into your truth. Whenever we get misaligned, whenever we get doubts, our higher self is always there to guide us. Allow this gratitude to expand into your whole room. And let this love flow to all beings. May all beings feel love. May all beings feel peace. May all beings get unified and feel free. Let any faces, names, memories come to mind. Just send them warmth, send them love. This infinite love flows effortlessly, without any restriction, without any depletion. Now gently come into the awareness of your aura. Feel the light surrounding you. this light of protection, love around you. And once again, center yourself in this aura and say, I close my aura to all except my higher self. And with this, you express your awareness to be in this light of higher self. Take one deep breath into this beautiful aura of yours. And slowly come back into full awareness of your body, feeling aligned, feeling safe, feeling loved, feeling guided, protected. Head and heart both in resonance with each other. Slowly take both of your palms on top of your eyes and open your eyes behind your palms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly taking your time, you can come out and express gratitude to Babaji, to this beautiful course and the wisdom gained today. Thank you very much for your presence today, for giving me the opportunity to be with you today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Nehaji. Today, anybody would like to share what they wrote, that one line, that one thought? I was just enjoying the feeling of connectedness, that presence in infinite. It was beautifully guided. Thank you again, Nehaji.
Thank you. It was I actually sometimes write just before the session, I write whatever is coming to me to guide into the session. So today I was getting this guidance that, when we say these affirmations, what is the kind of, uh, what do we feel in your mind? I mean, for heart, we know that, yeah, it feels right, but we should watch our mind also, how it feels, the resistance that it gives when we say, God is love, I am love. Does the mind accept it naturally? So, so that's how I guide it today, to feel what's coming with every affirmation.
That's where the opening happens. It is very important to feel. The body feels that little jerks at times. When you say that I am all-knowing intelligence and everywhere present, how? I don't know that.
Yeah.
And then you create that experience when you just repeat, and with consistency.
Today I started writing somewhere in between the meditation. I don't remember exactly when. And then I continued writing. I was not actually writing with pen, I was typing. And it all came in Hindi. So I wrote it all in Hindi. It is related to unified, but it is a very different aspect. So I'm not going to talk about that here, but just know that flow. After I finished writing, I read it and I said, "Well, did I write this?" I was amazed, right? So beautiful, and I did not lose track of what you were saying. This was another important thing. I was in awareness of what I was listening, but I was just constantly typing. So that's how it was today for me. It is really, really good. I am proud of what I have written also. I have not written it, what came through me. So
That
yeah.
channel, right?
Mm,
The channel is flowing.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have that habit of saying that I did,
Yeah.
and every
Yeah.
time in Unified, I've experienced it many times. Okay, it happened. I didn't do it.
Yeah. It is, I mean, like, since I've talked about it, I just want to let everyone know that the thing that I have written is related to Unified, the I would say management aspect of Unified, right? Behind the program, we keep telling you we do this, that, and all that. So one part of that is managing various things that we are doing, helping things happen for you timely. So that aspect of this came through. So what I'm saying is that the guidance that comes when we are in harmony, that guidance is telling us something about the present moment. Whatever is going on, it doesn't matter the topic. I mean, it is day-to-day life related thing, right? And whatever is my present thing that requires input, that input comes. That's the amazing part of it. Yeah. So very good.
Oh,
And I got
yes.
that one line message, what you said just now. So I will also connect my message because it was about the present moment. So we live life in present moment, we die in present moment. We access to all knowing intelligence in present moment. So be in the present moment because last chapter we practiced being in present moment. So that is when we became the creator, master of creations. And then this week we are creating actually, where we are not fighting within, we are not judging ourselves, we are just expressing. So the importance of living in the present moment was that if you are living in the present, then only you will receive, you will acknowledge, and um, that will grow. So that's the message was.
Yeah. Good.
Yes,
So no
sometimes
camera
we
open today.
also, yeah, there's no.
Yes, Neha.
No, I was saying because sometimes we think of messages as like, oh my God, such big universal truth bombs will drop, you know, but it's actually related to your life. So
Yeah.
for me, like,
Exactly.
I have to move house soon, and we are in the process of looking at houses and choosing the right house. So I can definitely see my mind coming in and telling get this one, otherwise you'll not get it. At this rent you'll not get. So I can see my mind, but at the same time my heart is saying no, we have time, let's wait it out. So I can see both the things. And then of course my higher self is also there. It is telling, yeah, it will work out. Whatever is best for you, it will work out in that way. So it just keeps me going. It just keeps me using my mind rightfully in this situation, not getting carried away by what is around us. So it is very much this chapter is actually came in at the right time. So I'm watching
For
my
me.
mind also. Yeah, a lot of things are actually going on. So but I'm just being a witness only to that. And now it's easier to, I mean, of course, with earlier practices also we have been aware of these things, but now that in from the chapter you again that practice deepens a lot. So I
Yes.
think it's a lot of help. Mm.
And with Unified, it has always been like whatever we are talking, learning, and that is where the life goes. When we were talking in week 20 about the communication, it was so easy to connect with everything because we were just drenched in that thought. And then next week about the creation, the present moment, and this week about writing. So I just feel, this head and heart coming together, it again brought like me and myself and Shailesh, we are working together to bring all this information at one place. So it's kind of the work I used to do before, and I left somewhere and again I picked up and I'm enjoying it like how I used to enjoy even before. But my heart was telling to go to do something else, right? So still I'm doing the work that I used to do, the development work, and I'm enjoying it more than ever. And I know, I mean, I used to enjoy before also, but now my heart and head is at one place. It's
At
not
the
that.
right place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So mind throws that, fear of losing, right? That FOMOs, fear
Yeah,
of missing
actually,
out.
now we have these words also. Fear of missing out, fear of losing out. So once you are aware of these tactics, then you are like, okay, you then don't get bothered by it anymore. So,
Yeah, Sheelam ji is going to
fine.
tell us. She's
Yes.
going to tell us about what she ate yesterday in that feast in the wedding.
So we had the marriage and she had the feast.
Yeah, with a
Atmandan
head and
already.
heart both at one place.
No, but I'm sorry, I did. I missed the dinner completely because we had to go and pick up a friend of ours from the airport. We attended the wedding, we wished the couple, and we left.
Oh,
So,
your heart would have eaten and we have got some. We
no,
would
we
have
had
got
a
some too.
feast with you. We had the royal wedding, we had a feast here, and then we went. So we didn't have another feast. So without you all, I can't enjoy the feast, right? I had it with you. No, because
In
just now
your heart, we all are there. So you had to
when
just feed here.
when Preeti ji said that fear of losing, exactly that's wanted to tell. In my profession, because I've always worked in the government sector, my job in Ajman was really very tough, but I was scared to leave because I thought I may not get another government job, but I loved my job. But it was too taxing, because the consultant there also was just taking advantage of my goodness, I suppose. Then my situation came and I wanted just 3 weeks leave for my sister's son's wedding. She was not at all giving a yes, and trying to make me hang on. Looks like she was not going to approve it. And my sister had only one son. So I used to really break down saying that after working so hard, why can't she be at least kind enough to give me when I asked no extra? Then my daughter and son said, why the hell you just give up that job? Enough, you worked. What is the worst thing? You won't get a job. Doesn't matter. You have enough. Then after I left that, I got a better job. And I was thinking, with that fear, I was clinging. If I had only taken this step a little earlier, my life would have been much better. We always don't want to try something new and always we be negative. So
Yes,
that's what,
yeah,
as you said, once you gave up your job, then you felt much more at peace.
yes,
So
yeah.
here my job was much more peaceful and enjoyable, that I really enjoyed my profession after that. So that's what I just remembered. So I said, let me share with you guys that time I didn't learn Unified. If I learned Unified, maybe it would have been more meaningful.
Wonderful, yes, yeah, exactly. We all go through this thing. In my career also, I made only one change of my job, only once, from government to private sector, right? That one shift again. I was in that mind of complacency. Oh, it's all secure, everything is fine, my job is going to be safe forever, etc., etc. And then my wife pushed me. She said, what the hell are you thinking about? If you don't try, you won't get it, so first try. This is what she did, and she pushed me, and I tried. I just went for one interview and I got selected right away at twice the salary, two
Ima-
times, right?
Imagine.
And I just made a shift, and ever since, I mean, like, the career took a new turn. I learned totally new style of management, totally new style of working, in a private sector with a global company and all, then that's when I realized that growth comes from taking a risk, right? Once we take a risk, we are ready to grow. That was my learning. If I had remained in that job, I would have kind of grown in the government cadre the way usually people grow with time, etc. Life would have been a very boring life, actually, right?
No, but
So,
Shailesh, what I feel that is where the heart is trying to tell us, but we have been so used to listening to our brain because heart is
yeah,
telling, on, keep, that toughness came wanting to push me from there, but still I'm accepting it. See,
exactly.
your job became very stagnant. In a retreat, someone
Yes,
moves, try something better.
absolutely, yes,
But head will say, no, 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 you may not get anything. In that the fear of, the head trying to give negativism, we fall for it. If only
exactly.
I'd learned to listen to my heart, I should have given that job, given it up long back, and it would
Yes,
have
yes.
paid me much more for taking the decisions.
And yeah, the way mind works with us is it takes us towards safety. That's the design of the mind, right? We've been groomed that way. Like, be careful, be cautious, be on the err on the safer side, right? That's the state of the mind. Mind always wants to say, okay, even if by mistake you do something, you are still safe, right? That's how mind works, and it's that way for a reason. But the heart says, forget about all the danger here. Let's try it out first. Huh? That's how the heart thinks. And
But I think heart is confident of what it's guiding us.
yes,
We are
yes,
not
yeah,
having
yeah,
the confidence on the heart. Actually,
exactly.
the way that difficulties came one after the other, should have made pushed me out, trying to say something higher is trying to tell you this. More,
Exactly.
nobody's asking
Yeah.
you to go through a torture to survive.
Ah, perfect.
Because
Absolutely.
life
Yes.
is to live and not kill oneself. Whatever the love is, the love should give you a happiness rather than a torture in the end of the day.
Absolutely, yeah. So this is how we grow. Essentially, these are all pushes from the universe that keep telling us, well, okay, now listen, now wake up, now do, right? So the push keeps coming through situations, through other people, through messages, all kinds of things will start pushing us at some point, right? And that's when the change gets triggered. So
No, and when
it's
well, the
beautiful.
mind is very happy. It is accepting it. The same
Yeah,
mind which
yeah.
was pushing you not to change. And
Yes,
when things are much better, it's much happier than what it was trying to suppress us on. So I
yes,
think
yeah.
the balance which comes unless we push ourselves.
Absolutely, yeah. And in these times, more and more people are waking up to this specific way of working and being in profession, making money, etc. People are now thinking outside the box. More and more people are now figuring out the right way, what works for them, etc. In general, though, people have this tendency, well, yes, I know examples, yes, my neighborhood, this guy was there and he shifted his job and now he's making more money, all that they know, but I don't want to do it, I don't want to take the risk, who knows what will go wrong. That fear keeps us
Yeah.
saddled into where we are, right? We don't want to, we are adverse to change. We forget that this entire universe, the character of the universe is to constantly change. If we resist change, we are in for trouble. So that complacency, which actually sets in because of sticking to what you have, that's where the problem comes. And then basically you get triggered through situations, circumstances, all sorts of things, events. Yeah, it's beautiful, but the what is important is understanding this thing, becoming aware of it. What you do is a separate thing, but being the awareness is a very big thing. When you are aware, you have now the choice, right? If you are not aware, you are losing your choice, you are losing your free will, actually. That's how it is.
But now I tell anybody, if you find that things are not really palatable, like it's really hard, just give a change. I'm sure you'll then feel happy that you took the decision. This
Absolutely.
out of fear, and trying to slog out and
Ah,
make your life miserable is not worth it, both
exactly.
physical and mental.
Oh,
So,
yes, absolutely.
uh, because
Agreed.
something better definitely awaits, with your experience that will always give you opportunities for more.
Oh, yes, yes, absolutely. Yeah,
The trust in our heart is more important than fear of the head, which is
absolutely.
misguiding.
That's the way to go. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Very good. Thank you. Thank you for sharing this experience. Many people should be able to now feel more encouraged to accept change. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Shaila ji, you
That
can
change
unmute.
is
Yeah.
what, that heart driven life,
Yeah. Yeah.
it won't be like mind,
Mm,
which wants to be in a safe
yeah.
place always. So the heart is open, infinite, and it has no past memory to tag on. We are freeing up from living with rules, and we are going to express just the way it comes. It doesn't have to be that perfect. Today my eyes went on the head and heart. So HE in both head and heart. Where he is talking about helium is also HE, but he's mentioning H2 there. So again, that that line is written the way it reminds you to see how heart lives. So that's what I enjoyed again while reading it today.
Thank you, Nehaji, for a beautiful summary and
Thank
beautiful
you.
meditation today. I just want to read what I received today. It's a information. It's very beautiful for me. So I'll just read. I am receiving a message from my higher self. I am a channel for truth. It said, Shayla, follow your heart. You are able to do all the things which you are dreaming about. This is the right time for you to do all the things which you have been postponing. You have abundance of time and abundance of money. Your life is perfect. You have a beautiful family who supports you on everything you want to do. Your daughters are doing good. They are being taken care. They have a very good life. You have a very good house and a very good car. You are doing wonderful. Don't doubt yourself. This is what I wrote. Thank you, Shaileshji and
Thank
PPG.
you. Thank you.
Um, Yesterday, since I started this class, my higher self told me to start writing. So from today, I started getting up early, like Shaileshji yesterday you shared, right? The same way. So I started writing. So today I wrote a couple of pages. So I want to continue that. So hopefully I will be able to do it. So no doubting. So I got a message again. Don't doubt yourself. So yes, I'm on the right track. Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
Also check that moment when you are in a lot of thoughts, like uh, all of a sudden there's a flood of thoughts. It means your higher self is going to throw something out now, and then you need to take a break from whatever you are doing, maybe cleaning, cooking, or whatever you are doing. Just take break and be with you, and take with the pen and paper. You would see amazing. Your head will be light, whatever you are thinking, just putting it there, and in that there will be some one line that you can underline, and then go from there. The
Yes.
communication.
Oh, thank you. So I'll carry this book wherever then, whatever I'm doing with me.
I
Yes.
mean, you can just keep a notebook, just like I did. I kept a notebook pen in my kitchen side, and then one upstairs. And when I write it, I find it a logical state. I will note it in the computer. I'll make a audio note. You can do audios, voice to text in Google Docs. Also, you can do that. So I will just read, and it will type for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also see sometimes I do get a doubt finds myself, right? So am I doing the right thing? And so yesterday, again, this one yesterday, Shailesh, you have shared, right? The numbers 555. So yesterday I got the number 333. So then I said, yes, whatever I'm doing is correct. I'm in the right path. So I'm able to follow all that. The numbers also. And the butterfly also I saw. So the butterfly also a way of telling you. So whatever you're doing is good. So
Excellent. Yes.
Very strange way things will appear. Like sometimes I step out and I will just see a big feather just where I have stepped. You know, I didn't see it before, but when I stepped and then I saw, oh, there's a feather. So that's how they keep, they want you to notice it. The universe wants you to notice it because it has been put there for you to remind something. And it could be simple, like just trust yourself or just be. Do not doubt and judge.
Or just come into the present moment.
That's what I wanted to say. I always remember this example that everything comes just to make us aware of the present moment.
Present moment,
So
yes.
even though it's numbers or anything, even if I'm walking, a leaf drops, then I like, wow, thank you. I just say thank you. Thank you for bringing me to the present moment.
Yeah, exactly. Awareness. It's a check on our awareness, right? Always. Very beautiful.
So if you see that, if you noticed it, it means you are in present moment, right? But there was some thought that was saying, okay, all right, tick.
Yeah, yeah.
But does the feather has any significance when you see a feather?
It's up to us what we attach to it. Once again, right? Feather is like word in a language, right? Same word can mean different thing to different people in that language, and in another language, the same word can mean something else, right? You've seen same words in different languages. There is the same word is there in that language, this language, right? It could mean different things, right? So the meaning is what we attach to it. We got to be aware of that thing. So Preeti has taught this thing to me. When you see something of that nature, like a feather or a number or whatever, immediately pay attention to the thought at that moment in your head. That's where your awareness needs to come. That's the indication of it. Yeah. So
But no other significance per se.
But Feather, what I can just say from what I have learned so far, I mean, no, I've overheard it, and it's just symbol of angel. So it's like angelic presence who has no mind. They're just there to encourage you, make you feel loved, make you feel see things more beautiful. So that kind of presence angels have.
Great, thank
it's
you.
yeah,
Big me.
it's the same
It's
thing,
like a
just like we
music in the
learn.
air, right? We cannot see music in the air, but they come to tell you there's a music in the air. So that kind of feeling by it's like a very kiddish thing. You can say that.
But it's more, to me, this is more like a symbol, like what we learned during the chapter on dreams, right? The language is symbolic, and the same thing can mean different thing to you at different times. This is what is important. So we should not assign meanings to certain specific things, right? Look at the meaning at that moment when you come across it. And your thoughts will tell you.
Yeah, very true. Because I have also heard that, the color of feather you see and all that, but
So
I do not pay attention to that. But I just feel, before I used to feel like, okay, some bird was eaten, by the cat caught some bird and all that. So my mind used to go in that state. Now I just see, okay, the feathers means angels are saying hi.
yeah, there is a story that I think Osho had mentioned this story, that there was once upon a time there was a wedding happening in somebody's house, and when the ceremony was happening around the fire, a cat came by, their cat, whatever cat that came by, and then the father of the groom, or I think father of the bride, he put a basket on top of the cat so she doesn't go around disturbing others. Right? He just put a basket on top. He hid the cat in the basket so it doesn't go around. And after that, um, the daughter-in-law in the house saw that thing happening, right? So when it came time for her children to be married, what she did, she caught a cat and put it in the basket so that she fulfills the tradition of the family. This is how traditions are created. So symbols, somebody saw a symbol and attached a meaning to it, that becomes easy for someone else to accept.
It's
Yeah,
belief
that's what
system
it,
example.
yeah, exactly. This is how it gets created. So all I'm trying to do is being aware that it's a symbol, take it as a symbol, and then check your thinking. That will actually give you the message, or the significance or the presence of that symbol to you at that time is only to bring your awareness to your thought, right? So that's the important thing to remember. Yeah, Kumarji. Yeah.
Atmavanda,
Atmavandan.
Priti, Shaileshi, Nehaji, thank you so much. I would like to share my observation. That's my observation. Okay. Since we know Sheelamji, since we started same time, last few days I noticed, and she's 10 years younger than she started, right? Is that the camera? Is that my eye? This is happening. We are on right track. That's one for her, right? And then same thing, Preeti. She's getting younger. Every day is getting younger. And Shailaji, I never met you, and personally, I'm just blaming myself, not blaming. That's my observation. I guess we are right track, and we becoming ageless, and then every day getting younger. We don't want to be any younger and baby, but this is observation I see. I'm pretty good in observation, but I never met you. I just want to share that one.
Yes.
Thank you.
And if
Everyone of us.
if you continue in this way, Kumarji, if you continue in this way, you will transcend time.
Yeah.
You know, transcending time means what? Then being younger or older will lose its meaning for you.
Yes.
Right?
So
That's transcending time. Right now, we want to be younger. That is connection with time actually. It's our right. So when you transcend time, so you continue on this track. Now you are observing, you are seeing the present moments all the time. Slowly, this is going to develop into a situation. You will yourself know it when that happens. That then the significance will completely change. This is how we learn from
thank
it.
you.
Yeah, so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So today I will ask a senior class question. All of you are senior class. So a question for you to ponder and think about, right? For all the people. It came to me this morning. This came to me for me. And I thought maybe it's a good thing to share it with everyone, and they may be able to find something through this question. Questions are always to investigate within, right? To know ourselves better. So the question that came to me this morning was that you have been practicing so much about a unified learning, teaching. Through teaching, you are clarifying your thinking, going deeper, etc., and experiencing lot of realizations of life. What is your state now? You can figure out through only one question, and that question came to me was, in my present state, how do I react to something that I don't like? This was the question. All of us throughout the day, we come across things that we don't like, right? Everybody experiences it throughout the day. I do the same thing. I also go through it, right? what is the first thought that I get when I come across something? And my immediate response from within was, I go into blame. So that told me I am not there yet. Right? When I come across something that I do not like, I go into blame. I found for myself. So all of you need to now think about your own situation, where you are, right? And then that will give you an idea of your progress, where you used to be and where you are today, right? And if you are able to overcome that situation, you are in the real heart space. Yeah, so that I wanted to share. This is a senior question, so it will need a lot of thinking. Just feel through it, spend some time in your own quietness, in your own peaceful moment, and then you will be able to see. I mean, introspection is always very helpful, very healthy for us, right? There's nothing to be judged, nothing to judge, none of those things. Just knowing. Yeah. Good.
I mean, for me, yes, I do go into judgment at times, but I come out of it very quickly. I don't hold on to it like earlier. I held on to it for longer period, but now I immediately come out of it. So the next moment doesn't becomes as tough and challenging. So maybe that moment, whatever comes, it
Yeah.
comes, and then I don't hold on to it. So it passes very quickly.
Huh.
So that transition I do see happening myself.
And our awareness is also developing, right? We are becoming aware. Oh, this is where I'm going. Hang on, hold
Yeah.
on, don't go there, right? That I agree. But what I am talking about is, what is my first reaction is still there, even though I'm becoming aware of it. That is the next thing, right? But first thing, the first thought is of blame still, right? That's where I have to work. That my natural instinct shouldn't be of that nature now. Right? That's where I am trying to go. Yeah.
Yes, I have a similar. Let's say if you think that part is default mode, because this is already become a habit, this timing is shorter. But as you mentioned, they're still there. This is a work.
Exactly.
And I'll add you another way of what happened. There is a big political movement in Nepal. The government changed. A lot of people die, right? I'm in practicing unified, and you have to be present moment. And then I am aware, and this is thing happen and doesn't affect me. I fully aware. I was not hooked, but what happened? My body react. I noticed very long time. Consciously being the present moment, even working, but body subconscious level, they reacted. My digestive system is shut down. And I noticed, and not this time, and many occasion, I'm thinking I'm okay, right? But we have to work the subconscious level as well. I'm working the subconscious level and the immediate one and subconscious level. It tell you that body, this is shut down and survival mode, because nothing to do with 15,000 mile away. I was not worried. This is gonna be taken care, and this is happening. So this is I'm working subconscious level, and then present moment, and getting progress, and I'm aware. Thank you so much for bringing up this one. It's amazing. I'm working.
That's the beauty, right? We are
Yes.
accepting ourselves also in the process. You are accepting, yes, this is what I am able to see. I am this way, yes, fine. Now I am working to improve upon it, right?
Yeah.
To become more of my real self, right? That's the when I say improvement, it is not towards becoming ideal, none of that. Becoming more of me, my true self, right? There is a difference between the two things. I don't want to become an ideal person. Personally, no. I want to really become Shailesh though. I want to
Yeah,
become that original Shailesh, right?
absolutely.
That's why what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Thank you.
perfect. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Anybody else would like to share something? All of you are seniors now. Not like not senior citizen. You are seniors. I am senior citizen also. Unified seniors.
We are on the right track. So as long as this some form of this community being engaged and
Yeah.
doesn't go low, and the bar would be and getting
Yeah.
learning every day. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for
I
Yeah.
all
have
of you
mentioned,
guys.
Yeah.
Shailesh ji,
Hmm.
I have mentioned my thoughts in the chat.
Okay. Yes. Perfect. You've got it conceptually perfect. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Correct. So that the
Reverence.
What Kumarji described, like he recently saw that news or whatever information about things happening in Nepal. That information is actually universe's message to me. Actually, whatever is happening is happening. What is communicated to
Huh?
me is what I am seeing there,
Sir?
right? And that information
No,
is a
push your
message to me to check from within, how do I react, right? And such of this information, when I learn to be in that space of love, still be in the space of love despite the horror that is presented in front of me. If I am able to do that, I am on the right track.
But
So,
Shailesh,
huh,
for people like us who are from South India,
hmm,
we are not exposed to any of this sort of war or this
hmm,
thing. So
hmm,
it's really a terrifying thing when you see the way the Nepal, and
hmm.
when you saw on the news. And for people who are there sitting and witnessing must be even more harder. All the time
Ex-
sirens going on,
yes,
hospital,
yeah,
and declaring so many people
hmm,
died, so many people hurt, and unnecessarily they're actually killing themselves.
hmm,
It's not the outside force which is killing.
correct,
So
correct,
calamity is out of your hand, but this is self-inflicted, right? So it makes you feel
agreed.
really.
Yeah, whatever be the facts, I'm not talking about the facts anyway. I don't want to go in there. Why this is happening is not my problem. What I am seeing is how is it impacting me, right? What you just described is you engaged in the thought, went into the story. You are
When,
expanding. You are
yeah,
expanding upon that story, assuming what people must be going through.
no, Kumarji, I'm saying sitting that
Ah,
situation there.
ah, ah.
And, I mean, it's really admirable if he's able to get into his heart space and control on his.
Ah, we have to always, under any situation, it doesn't matter how or what type of situation that is. If we are able to stay in the heart space, maintain the balance, that is when we are in that state where we are not creating ripples. That steady state of balance, right? That is the heart, centering in the heart. At the center, we are steady state. It doesn't mean that you become completely uh, you don't lose your compassion or love. You still stay in love in that centered state. That is what makes us awakened, right? Why? We have learned all the reasons why this should happen through this book. What is the logic? What it's for the mind, that why you don't need to react. If you are seeing something bad in front of you and you are just keeping quiet, are you being bad?
No.
And the reasons we have now learned, right? By being the observer, what am I doing? I'm letting that thing do what it needs to do. I'm letting people be who they are, right? I am not interfering even with my thought. That's the state we have to ultimately be there. I mean, like, it's not easy. I just told you this little while ago that I am still there. And my immediate first reaction is, why? And then I immediately check, well, where are you going? Right? Then my awareness kicks in, go back to the heart space. Right? But trigger is still there. Once those triggers settle down, then we become naturally in the flow. Then we
Isn't it?
will, yeah, it's
No, we're
automatic.
by our thought and by this thing, nothing will solve. We have to just accept, as you said, then leave it to the nature, because that has been pre-planned by the universe, that it has to happen. So, but
Yeah,
I want to tell you one thing, Shailesh. Actually, telling you frankly, after coming to this third section portion, I'm enjoying it more because there are no formulas. That formulas were the biggest hurdle for me. And I felt, no, I'm not getting anywhere. How to form the formula? Then I got,
Shilamji, I can just tell you that we removed the formula from part 3. Otherwise, if you go and see 2024, we did creating formula for everything. That
oh
yes, I
God,
can
thank
communicate
you.
with universe. I can, I can
I,
channel. I can become a channel of truth. Everything we created
yeah, yeah,
formula.
really,
yeah.
I'm so grateful to you. Really, I'm enjoying the course right now, frankly telling you. My biggest tension was a formula, and I would feel I've not understood how to form it, and I don't know. Well, that would put me at the end saying I have not understood anything. So,
Yeah. I
thanks
will.
to you.
One problem with that thing is that it's called a formula because
Whatever
we
it is.
associate formula with math, and very few people in this universe like math. Okay,
I know I
so
never
that's
liked
the
it.
problem. Instead of calling it a formula, if we called it a mantra, many people will be finding it easy, right?
I don't know. I just didn't
It's
enjoy
just
it. When
it's
formula
some.
came, the chapter, it just would throw me off. Till then, I felt I understood, I enjoyed it. But when it came to make a formula, I said, no, why can't Shailesh or Preetiji give us one sample of formula so that then we can keep copying it and put our thoughts into that? That was my really every reaction every time.
I fully understand, but what I'm saying is formulas have been given to us in all the books of knowledge. They've given all, Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, everybody knows. They know how to say the formula also. But it is doing nothing for them. That's what we are learning, right? Through this, creating your formula makes you associate with it integrally. From
But
within,
your
you become part
explanation
of
is
it.
making me feel integral. I don't need this formula. Frankly, I'm so grateful to you and Preetiji for removing. And this I would have kept on. I'm never going to understand this, but the concepts are so beautiful and
You,
better understood. I know. I
yeah,
really
yeah.
enjoy.
But I have seen you grow from where you started to where you are today. There is a lot of change. And I am telling you, you will automatically go and do it at some point in with a different name. You may not give
Yeah,
it the same name, but you
and
will
you have
do it.
not missed it, Shilamji, because we have done it in group. We have done very high level, but that is where we want to be at this moment. Detail, we
Yes,
want to do it later in the life as we understand unified, and we automatically start living there.
Yeah, I
absolutely.
presume so. But right now,
Yeah.
for me, the formula like maths, I don't like, and when the formula and I not understood. Then I kept on
Now,
asking Shailesh so many times, give me one example, give me one example.
yeah.
Really,
So
you know.
now in your mind, replace the word formula with mantra. Right? Just replace the word. And in your book also just cut and write the word mantra. And then your problem is solved. There is
And
no
when,
equation there.
so now this chapter I'm understanding and enjoying it. Thank you so much.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Induji. Yeah.
Yeah, namaste, Shaileji. I
Namaste.
wanted to
Namaste.
have a little clearance and understanding. You said that I do not want to be ideal, but I want to be a Shailesh. I thought Shailesh is ideal, like you have all the God qualities. So what did you mean by saying I don't want to be ideal?
Okay. When I say ideal is a definition from social perspective.
Oh, no.
Right? You get my
No.
point?
Yeah.
Why like we idealize with somebody, right? In your childhood, right? That's what we want to be like someone else. To me, an ideal person, like for example, in India, Rama was supposed to be the ideal man, right? He's Purushottam Rama, right? He was called Purushottama. Why? Right? I don't want to be that. Frankly
You
speaking,
don't, but
no.
you are God. You are God. So
I know, but my definition of God itself is very different now. Right? I don't associate God with a person anymore. There is nothing called a God person, right? To me, God is a set of characteristics, set of attributes. Set of attributes, you can give it a name, right? It's a set of attributes. Now, if I am able to explore the real Shailesh, I will find all those attributes within me. Then I can experience. By somebody telling me, yes, I am love, somebody telling me I am light, I don't know whether that's who I am. People have been telling it for eons, but nobody has lived it, right? Those who live those words as self-exploration, then they are the self-realized people. Okay, that's what I am talking about. Each one of us has to figure out that self, and you never know, when you figure out, you may eventually find that all the selves are the same. That may happen, but today my target is not to be that. Get my point? I want to find myself, the real self. That's what I am. This is what I meant.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
May I say something?
Yes.
I'm only worried about what I'm going to do. I enjoy all these sharing so much that I'm wondering what will I do after this gets over.
All right. So you brought us to the point where I wanted to also mention to yesterday I mentioned a little bit, like Preeti and I have been spending hours now on that work. What we are trying to do is make it easy for you to remain connected, right? Your mind will not be able to trick you into laziness. Oh, okay, where is that link? I will have to find out where is that thing, this thing. Mind will trick you into that. So what we are trying to do is even make it difficult for mind to find an excuse, right? Make it easy.
So no formulas.
No formulas. What we are trying to do is create a web portal where all the information that we have been working with is available in one place to everyone. All the things. We've been doing it in bits and pieces everywhere, right? Now everything will be available. Also, what we are doing is we are dividing up these 3-hour long videos into things which you can choose to do one or the other at a time. Okay, so it's easier for you to focus on some specific aspect, right? Now that you have gone through the course, you will at times need to check out on certain things. Go in there, everything will be properly laid out so that it's easy for you to find the information in one place. That's what we are trying to do. So we are basically creating a web portal of all the information, bringing it together. Okay, so hopefully by the time in the next 2 weeks we reach somewhere where we can present it to all of you. I will do a session. I will show you, walk you all through what we have there and how you can make use of that information there. That is, the intention is that you should not feel disconnected. You should not feel lost once the program is completed, right? And of course, we are not running away anywhere in any case.
That's the
Yeah, yeah.
suggestion. Can we have a meet, or say once a week or once a fortnight? Whatever you feel is okay.
Any time, it doesn't have to be once a fortnight also. If you guys feel, well, okay, we need to meet, no problem, just say in the group, I will arrange, set up a
No,
meeting, we can all get together whenever you want.
That's
so
cool. Okay,
once,
thank you.
like if a date is fixed, all of us will focus, want to meet.
We
That
can do that
anybody
also. Yeah.
will-
Yeah,
that
yeah.
doesn't get conveyed to everybody. So if you have,
Absolutely.
our wants can join in, but we know that date is there, and we would like to hear the sharings of how each
Sure.
one is progressing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I have no problem doing that.
no, that
I
will
am
be much
absolutely, yeah, yeah.
easier.
Yes,
Whenever
we.
we
When
are
you are ready, we are ready.
ready on time, but then we want to give time for each one to see how much they have been progressing and sharing with you people for guidance, whether we are
Yeah,
in the.
absolutely no problem with that. And remember that we are going to continue to work on more resources for you, which will help you dig deeper. We are working on that also. How
Oh,
to
thank you.
make
Just
so,
know
so
that
like how to make it easier for you to grasp the concept in depth, right? That also we are working on in parallel. So there are things coming. This is the purpose of the portal, is that anything new we come up with will get added there to the resources for you,
Thank you.
right?
Thank you.
Yeah, so you don't have
very
you don't have to kind of guess, oh, is there something happening in the group chat? You will miss out on so many. I put a notification, it will just go through so much more that you may not even read that message, right? But when it's on a portal, everything is right in front of you. Okay,
it's
so
just, that the universe is guiding us and it is making it available to make it much easier. 2021 versus 2024 and 5, I can see the change and how easier it has become with songs and everything. We didn't do it. It has happened and we are still letting things happen and we're just enjoying the journey. And I might have shared only 8 or 10 songs here, but I have a lot and sometimes I go and listen to them, but they are just bringing us here. It is a reminder to be here. And anytime I feel little deviated or even if normal, I play the song and it just brings here. So another tools and ideas are coming, and it's just given. It's not like we are trying to do something. It's not
exactly,
from that doership.
yeah,
We do not own it because it is given.
correct. We just share.
So
Whatever
one
comes, we are sharing.
of all the songs, I hope,
Yeah,
right?
we will try and put everything over there slowly and
Yeah.
gradually. Yeah.
No, if it is
So
songs in session, we also can just keep playing it all the time when we are doing something else. So,
absolutely, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Now
we are
also
happy.
I realize some days only forgiveness song will play. Then I will see somebody is stuck somewhere. So automatically it happens. We don't realize. We think that I picked this pen, I'm writing, but it's all happening. You will see more when you are different or separate from your this physical identity. Then you will see, okay, I'm not the doer, it's happening. All that we have heard, those concepts are not written in unified, but we are living that unknowingly.
Yeah. Good. So yes, we are not running away anywhere. We are just going to be
But I'm
right
so
here.
happy, yeah, that you brought this point, and we should keep meeting. Although, how many people are ready or can make available, because this is a course, and we are all committed, and we come to learn, and we come to practice together to make it, perfect. And then, when this is all done, what am I going to do? And so then it becomes an option. So just be there, and we are happy to
Not only
be.
that, Preeti, when we hear everybody's experiences also, it's so nice to say that everybody is progressing on the same line, which
Yes, yes.
able to walk. So it's encouraging as well as, if you have been slack, it puts you back on the track saying, no, see, others are doing, you can do it.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's why even once a month, if a definite date is fixed, wherever we are traveling, anything, but on that day, that much time, we know we have to keep ourselves available because if it is random, it will never happen.
Okay,
Correct.
absolutely no problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Or
was
we
going
can.
to suggest like once a week or once a fortnight we should meet. Preferably, if everyone is okay, let it be Thursday or Friday, whatever, so that weekends people are free.
Yeah.
So just a suggestion.
Yeah, that's okay. For me, that's
Very
not
valid
an issue.
suggestion. Yeah.
Whatever all of you want, and don't be worried about the availability of everyone every time, right? It's okay if there are three people, that's fine too. Like, to me, I have no issues with that, right? So whoever wants to join, they can join, and whenever it's possible, conveniently, it's okay, right? So we can set it up for weekly or bi-weekly. That's not a problem at all.
Coming to Rupaji's comment here, books that align with unified course, I can just suggest that unified, after unified, after unified, after unified, you become more of your higher self and you bring what you want to read in other books. So that is the key secret here. And honestly, it is everything you would want to know and it will come to you. Even if you have to read anything, it will come to you. You don't have to go find it, will come to you and it will stay there. It's not like you will read 2-3 days and then it will go away. It will stay if it has to be with you. So just trust that now you are in resonance. Your resonance at heart space is everything in the universe. So what will come to you that has to be in that state? I can just tell you, last year, I guess, I was doing Unified and I started reading this book called Battling Dark Forces. I learned about uninvited influences very well, but then all my work was, I could see easily that it was just shattering in front of me. I read 4 chapters and I dropped it immediately because I do not want to know any more uninvited influences. I want to be in my heart space and I want to grow from there. So now very less YouTube, no other book at all, and just deepening my connection with higher self and doing things, whatever we pick, right? Maybe singing or any work, just do it with whole heart. That's the way to go. No more running, no more digging and rushing. And, that internal war is over now. Nothing, I'm not missing out anything. So this is what my suggestion is. I can give you from my end and with my experience so far.
Yeah, it will come. It will all come slowly and gradually. You just remain focused on your own heart-centeredness, right? Like Sheelamji has mentioned today several times, it's a beautiful thing that I see everything from the point of view of love now. So beautiful. And just remaining in that state is what is needed. And if you just do just that one thing, everything else will start falling in place automatically. Right? So, yeah, definitely we will set up unified alumni sessions. We'll set it up. No problem. Yeah.
Hope we all will be progressing well and not be disappointing you guys.
No. We will never be disappointed. No.
But just know how much you are becoming love, how much you are becoming Mother Earth. You find any text, and even I read a note from Albert Einstein, and where he says that you become that force of love, how much ever small it is, or you can be all love, right? And that is what is going to change this planet. So with that trust, no more. I mean, I don't want to leave anything or, be special or anything, any kind. I just want to be me, like Shaliji said and shared that. I don't want to be so-called ideal for future, but I want to be me. So that is what would, give me peace, at least for this lifetime.
And I'll address Asha ji's request here. English separate, please. No problem. Even on our portal also, we are keeping separate. It's by book. So, like, if you select the English book, you will see everything, all the English resources. And if you select Hindi book, you will see all Hindi resources. So everything will be available. you can make a choice there as well. And also, yes, these sessions we will keep separate. We will do that separately. No problem. Our motivation, you must have noticed, is to remove obstacles. As where whatever obstacle is there, we try to remove the obstacle in whichever way we can, right? Of course, we also have abilities and limitations. Considering that, we try to do the best, right? Removing obstacles. So we will do that. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for being patient today. We'll get together again tomorrow, the third day, for this chapter, and then the final. It's not really the final chapter
Last chapter and
of
then
learning,
reviewing.
and then the reviewing, right? So 2 more weeks to go after this. Yeah. So let's get together tomorrow again. Thank you, Nehaji, for a beautiful session today. We are always so happy to see you.
You're welcome. It's
We all
always
agree
my
with that.
pleasure.
Yes, Nehaji, we all agree with that. Thank you so much.
Yes. We can
Thank
be
you.
just proud of Nehaji being with us and,
Very, very
giving her
true.
time, wisdom, and energies.
Don't let her go at any cost.
I'm not
No,
going
I
any.
won't try to do that. Otherwise, it will
I'm
slip
not
like
going
that.
anywhere anyway. I'm sticking around with this group.
I just want to tell a small thing. When I worked in Ajman, the women who were pregnant, there was some like case on them. They would chain her to the bed, and she had to be unlocked if she has to go to the restroom also. So like that, we are chaining
I have heard such
Nehaji.
stories, my God. Yeah.
So we are
Yeah.
chaining Nehaji into our group. Not
We'll have to make special chain, the flowers and so the
no, we have
fragrance
to
and
take chain of love.
Chain is
heart.
a chain. A chain is a chain. Be it flowers, be it anything.
It's a chain of love to the heart. Please don't leave us.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
of course not. I'm here. I think I've made my intentions clear already. Now, with so many years. Yeah.
yes.
And one small note for Nihaji. The apartment will be show up on time. Just give the universe, okay?
Yeah, I believe
Just
that.
give the full heart. It's gonna be in the right time, right perfect apartment. Okay. Thank you, Nihaji.
Most wonderful
Thank you. I
apartment you
think
will
it will
yours.
work out in its own way. This is not the first time it's happening. So
Yeah.
it will work out. I know that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.